Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is DaRealLegend. We are here with some Season 6 news of NBA 2K Mobile. It is officially arriving next week. There's a launch blog post that just released on the NBA 2K Mobile Twitter account. I'm going to link it in the description, but I'm also going to break down some of the points that stood out to me in this video. There will be a transition with the server downtime next week as we go from Season 5 to Season 6. All your cards are carrying over to Season 6 along with coins, gear, mentors, keys, collectibles, rings, pump-ups, and energy, along with everything that you have in Cruise. The October courtside pass will continue after the downtime, and you will maintain your progress. So if you're trying to get the Chaos Diamond Jerry West, that's going to carry over into Season 6 as well. You're also going to maintain your progress in tourneys. However, all the tourneys that are Dark Matter or below will no longer be in the game. And we're going to go more into details later in the video. But make sure you claim your head-to-head packs, all your items that are in the stat line. So if you didn't claim any event rewards, make sure you claim them before their downtime, because those are not carrying over to Season 6. All right, so as far as the enhancements for Season 6, there's going to be a focus on Cruise in the beginning. There's going to be a lot of changes to Cruise, and this is actually pretty good for those of you that play that mode. And there are some things that I think will carry over to the other modes as well. I don't know for sure, but it makes sense, right? And what better way to test it out than to try it out in Cruise first, right? So we're going to come out with a whole new update. And this update is going to include new additions of a 2-on-2 mode and a 1-on-1 mode. That's massive, right? Because if you remember, Cruise started off with the 3v3 mode. And then eventually we got 3v3 Gauntlet. Now, I don't know anything, but I can easily see there being an event where it's 2-on-2 or 1-on-1. Or who knows, we might even actually get a practice mode in the future. Because if they can have a 1-on-1 mode, that's a great way to test out builds, figure out the jump shot mechanics for players. I mean, it's wishful thinking, but hey, if it's in the game already, it's a lot easier to move over. Now, there are going to be rewards that you can earn through crew challenges that will help you on the My Team side of the game. So I do like that as well. It does encourage you to play Cruise mode, so you can get like event energy. There's also going to be multiple challenges available every week. And stamina is no longer going to be a thing in Cruise, so you can play Cruise indefinitely. So that's pretty cool if you play that mode as well. One thing I would like to see added to Cruise mode in the future is the ability to add your My Team players on the court. And not just use your My Player, because that will be pretty cool as well. I think a lot of people will play Cruise mode if that was a feature. Now, there's also going to be on-the-court rules that will be updated. They're going to remove the shot clock. They're removing lane violations. There's also going to be a target score versus a time match. And the hoops are going to have chain net. So it's going to be more like street ball feel. It's definitely going to remind you of the courts. So I think that's pretty cool. But if you want to read more about the Cruise, it's in the blog post. We're going to go into the actual announcement about the My Team mode. We know this is going to be 3 new tiers at launch. There's already a sneak peek for that. At launch, it's supposed to be 3 new tiers and more than 150 new cards. There's also going to be a notable change with the power difference between Foundation and Theme cards of the same tier. So it's going to be much less than it was in Season 5, which means that Foundation cards that you earn from tourneys and mini events will be more valuable. So you will be able to use them in your lineups. They won't be what we use to make mentors or to upgrade our theme cards. So this is very good, because I know a lot of times when I've done team reviews, most of the teams are the same, because a lot of times people are using the event cards because they're more powerful and they tend to be a better version of a Foundation player you might like. So this could be interesting going forward. So the cards are going to have a visual change as far as how the power is displayed. But I think we've seen this already. But just to give you an example, instead of it being 123,217, it'll be something like 123.2. But when you go to your My Team profile, you will see your actual power. Now with the Season 6 launch, there's also going to be up-to-date uniforms, courts, and player attributes to reflect the upcoming NBA season. And there's going to be some player likeness updates as well. Now, this is one of the biggest changes that is coming with the reward updates. With Dark Matter tourneys or below being removed from the game, they are also going to be removed from the draft board. The lowest tier on the draft board is going to be Topaz, which is really good for new players. It's going to give you a chance to jump into the game and catch up with no issue. There will be pump-ups that are lower than Topaz dropping on a draft board, but as far as the cards or the rings, they're not going to be lower than Topaz. Now, if you have cards that are lower than Topaz, you're not going to lose them. They're not being removed from your collection. As far as the collectibles inside the game, for those of you that grind attorneys challenges, I do it myself. So going forward, out of the collectible pool, it's going to include 17 themes at Season 6 launch. And it's only going to be Season 5 themes in which the top card was a Cosmic Jasper or higher. Any theme where the top card was Amber or lower, those collectibles will not be available inside attorneys. So this gives you a chance to craft some higher theme players, which is a W, especially since the Cosmic Jasper cards are in the Gold theme. So with this change, so that means the foundation sets for Ruby through Dark Matter will not be inside the game anymore. And any theme set which requires a Dark Matter card or lower will also not be available in the game. So that means Season 5 Rainmakers, Journeyman, and Screen Time are part of the sets that will no longer be available in the game. So I know that Screen Time Kobe Bryant is one of the sets that are inside the game. If you're trying to finish those sets, you need to do that before the transition to Season 6. As far as the event updates, previously 2K Mobile mentioned that there will be a new version of Domination for the limited time events. It's not releasing yet, but it will be coming in early Season 6. So keep in mind what they're recommending is that you will need to have a deep and versatile collection even beyond your 5-mind team lineups. I like that a lot, and that is what I'm really looking forward to, so it sounds promising. As far as other news, the Overtime event is coming back, and it's going to be the first event of Season 6, and it will be back in the rotation as well. So gear up for that too. Over the next couple of days, there will be some more announcements, so definitely stay tuned in and definitely subscribe to the channel because we got more videos lined up as well. It's going to be a jam-packed week. Season 6 is almost here, and you know the hype is there. So as always, I appreciate the support. I will catch everyone in the next one. Peace out.